In today's reading, I'll be pulling energy on the potential cyber attack on water systems in Minnesota. I'll be pulling energy on Max Miller since he is now facing allegations of abuse by his child and ex-wife. I'll be pulling energy on Dr. Anthony Fauci. He is currently being accused by Republican lawmakers of lying to the public and covering up how the COVID-19 pandemic started. And then to close this reading out, I'm going to be pulling energy on the Iran war. I'm going to be seeing whether or not Trump will finally admit defeat or escalate further. In particular, I'll be pulling updated energy on whether or not there will be a ground invasion on either Karg Island or now Pickaxe Mountain, where I believe nuclear material is being held. I'm going to start with the attack on water systems in Minnesota. I'm going to be pulling energy on whether or not Iran had anything to do with this. I believe there's some information or like speculation being released insinuating that Iran implemented this cyber attack on water systems in Minnesota, and it's impacting 7 states total or something. So we'll do that. Does Iran have anything to do with this attack on the water systems in Minnesota? Was Iran involved at all with the attacks on water systems in Minnesota? Was Iran involved in attacking? What is happening? Was Iran involved in this? Okay, so first 2 cards, this is the desire to create burdens within something or someone or someplace, which could be representing the cyber attack on the water system. 6 of Cups could be an event of the past, sort of like biting America in the ass at this point, especially since the 8 of Pentacles is here. There's a possibility Iran had something to do with it. This is yes on the back, King of Wands. Oh, Queen of Wands, yes. Another yes card here. 8 of Pentacles is yes. Although although death is no, I'm not getting a definitive no from that. I think, now I'm curious, I want to see is Iran planning any other like cyber attack on the United States at this point in time? Is Iran, oof, okay, yes, this is a major arcana, yes, as well. It's inevitable at this time. Iran is definitely getting creative with how they plan on targeting the United States, I will say. Okay. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune did come out reversed, so this is like change, but in like a direction you wouldn't want. I mentioned in one of my videos, you know, the Iron War is a karmic event occurring right now, so it's sort of like what goes around comes around. That sort of energy here. I'm going to leave it at that for now and move on to Max Miller. Max Miller is currently facing allegations of abuse by his ex-wife and child. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I believe the child and the ex-wife. Like, I'm hesitant to pull energy on whether or not he's lying or not. But I think I'll start with that and then get into whether or not he'll lose his seat in Congress or resign or be found guilty, all that stuff. So, is Max Miller guilty of abusing both his child and ex-wife here? Yes. Yes. And this is the family card. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. And since the Sun card is on the back of the deck, this could even insinuate that he will be found guilty at a public level, like officially, like legal-wise. So, will Max Miller resign or be removed from his seat? Will Max Miller resign or be removed, I guess? Will Max Miller lose his seat in Congress? This could be information coming in his direction that would put him in an unsavory light. So I would say yes. If he doesn't lose his job, I feel he will most likely want to like fade away into the background out of embarrassment, I suppose, because I see some sort of public unveiling when it comes to the true nature of this man. So we're going to do the next topic here. Okay, about Dr. Fauci. He is being accused of using what there's like a lot of things. I did brief research before I started this. He's being accused of privately believing the virus might have leaked from a lab in Wuhan, and he's also being accused of using government money to fund virus experiment. I'm sorry. He's being accused of using government money to fund experiments in China, and then like concealing that this was leaked from a lab. I'm having a really hard time believing there's any truth to that. But we'll see here. I'm going to start with that and then go on to a couple other things. So, how can I phrase this? Is Dr. Fauci hiding the true origin of COVID? I'll say it. I actually feel like I need to do that again. Let's try again. Is Dr. Fauci hiding the true origin of COVID? That's not right. Is Dr. Fauci hiding the true origin of COVID? Okay. This is yes. However, so like this section of it where he's possibly hiding the true origin of COVID, I was a little more leaning into, okay, that's possible, especially considering the way he's acting while on trial, right? He's like pleading the fifth constantly. When it comes to him like secretly funneling money over to China for like experiments, that one's strange to me. I'm having a hard time with that one. I feel with this energy, it's more so like him possibly concealing the pandemic or like trying to suppress it from the public, either the origin or the timing of it, which resulted in like some sort of like worst case scenario when it could have been avoided here. Like if the information was released earlier, America could have had a better hold on it, that sort of thing. So there's some guilt here. Oh yeah, and then the Four of Pentacles is here. So he was concealing or like holding on to information that could have assisted Americans at a earlier date. And then it led into, you know, we all need to go into lockdowns. I'm also seeing that he's being held he's being found, or I don't even know. He's being investigated for like encouraging lockdowns, even though they cause more harm than good or something. But it's like the lockdowns, in a reading like this, the lockdowns would be like an inevitable outcome after delaying the release of this information. Like you're like, what do you expect to happen here? Like if you don't, I think we're learning now from the CDC cuts that if you don't take preventative measures, everything goes nuts and everyone gets sick. Okay, so I do think let's phrase it like this. I do think with this energy, Dr. Fauci is guilty of not acting quick enough / taking preventative measures. Okay. I guess we could do, did he funnel money to China to fund experiments? I don't know. Did Fauci funnel money to China to fund experiments? Ooh. That's not what I want to see in a reading like this. This is a partnership, the lovers, with China. This can also refer to some sort of temptation. He could have, allegedly, entertainment purposes only, but only because he received something in return. Interesting. However, with the death card following it, I don't think this is something that's still occurring. This could even mean that he was tempted to do so and decided not to. I'm not sure. What is the lovers? Yeah, he was given something in return. Yes-ish. Allegedly. He's not doing it anymore. That could be why he's constantly pleading the fifth. But we're going to move on here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the Iran War. Actually, I have just a list of topics I'm going to run down here. It's probably how I'm going to format these. The Iran War. Will Trump order a ground invasion on Karg Island? We'll do that one. Will Donald Trump order a ground invasion on Karg Island? He's considering his options here with the Seven of Cups. It is still one of them. I'm going to do, will Trump order a ground invasion on Pickaxe Mountain? Will Trump, ooh, let's put that back here. Will Trump order a, that's so stupid. So whenever I pull the King of Pentacles, this is oftentimes about wanting something material as a result of doing something. So as far as I know, there's like hidden nuclear material within Pickaxe Mountain. So if he does invade it, it will be out of impulse because he wants something. It's not like to help people, I'll just say. Or like to genuinely stop Iran from having nuclear material. He wants something. Interesting. Timing seems about right considering his little deal with Saudi Arabia. This is ridiculous. So, what is the King of Pentacles? I'll clarify here. He's sleeping on it. He's sleeping on it. Don't expect anything soon. This could be a card of like recovering. He's considering his options once again here, which is a little worrisome because energy like this would insinuate that it's more likely than not that an escalation will continue and Trump will actually not admit defeat here. I've been also seeing some articles released surrounding Iran's attitude towards Trump. And as far as I know, Iran is very resistant in general and like overall when it comes to finalizing a deal with Trump in particular. So there may be a higher chance than not just because of Trump's attitude and the way that he's been like interacting with Iran as a whole. That's going to hold us back from like finalizing a deal at all with Iran until Trump is out of office. Because Iran doesn't want to negotiate with Trump anymore. I guess, okay, will Trump admit defeat? Okay. King of Wands. Very arrogant man here. King of Wands. I'm going to pull a couple more here. Will Trump admit defeat when it comes to the Iran war? Will Trump admit defeat and fold entirely? No, the options card came out again. He wants to be the winner. He still wants to be the winner. Doesn't matter how many mental breakdowns he has behind the scenes. I know he had a couple. He admits he admits he lost in private, but publicly he wants to consider his options here, so he comes out on top somehow magically, even though he knows he's very restricted in what he can do next. With that said, I do want to see, will Iran even be open to negotiating with Trump here? Hefty price to pay, I'm hearing. I keep getting that. They'll only be open to it if Trump gives Iran everything they want. So, Iran knows they are the king here. They are the emperor energy here. And they want material items.